Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera dan salam Sarawakku sayang. Yang berhormat saudara Datuk Dr. Haji Juanda Jaya, Timbalan Menteri kita. Yang berusaha saudara Datuk Hamdin bin Muhammad, Pengarah Jabatan Hutan Sarawak, His Excellency Mr. Takahashi Kazuhiko, Ambassador of Japan to Malaysia. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. And Madam is that side. Yang berbahagia Bapak Raden Sigit Widyaksono, Konsul Jeneral Indonesia to Malaysia, Sarawak. Yang berbahagia Ketua Pengarah Perhutanan Semenanjung Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk-Datuk, Datin-Datin, Seroja Dividen Jemputan, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian. Pertama, saya mengambil kesempatan ini untuk mengucapkan penghargaan dan terima kasih kepada pihak Jabatan Perhutanan kerana menjemput saya bersama-sama meraihkan Hari Hutan Sedunia. Saya mengucap tahniah kepada Jabatan Hutan di atas beberapa kejayaan yang telah dicapai oleh Jabatan Hutan, and therefore I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all warga hutan for your success. Saudara-saudara sekalian, saya sambil kita merayakan Hari Hutan Sedunia, I would like to share with you only a few issues. As your pengarah has elaborated and narrated your success and what you have done in terms of improvement in the forest department. Before I came to this area, I was brought to see all the exhibit and the research that you have undertaken. And I must congratulate you for what you have done when I saw the products of your research. One issue I want to share with you is the question of climate change. Climate change is a very important issue facing the world today. We have to manage it properly, professionally, and we have to embrace whatever technology available for us to mitigate the carbon dioxide emission. The last Dewan Undangan Negeri, we have passed our law, including the Sarawak Forestry Ordinance, as well as our land code. And these two legislations are meant to help us to mitigate carbon dioxide emission. When we talk about carbon emission, of course, trees are important because the trees are the carbon stock. You all know this. And therefore, we have to manage our forestry with a view to have voluminous carbon stock, meaning to absorb the carbon and, of course, to produce oxygen. And this is the responsibility of the whole world. Therefore, I would like to express at this juncture my appreciation to Japan for your assistance to us to plant more trees. And I hope we will continue to plant more trees. And second is this, we have to assess it scientifically. I was informed that the mangrove swamp, they can stock carbon 3 times ordinary trees. And therefore, the Sarawak government has formed statutory body to manage our mangrove trees through the economic activity that is well managed as far as mangrove trees, mangrove areas are concerned. We form a new statutory body, Lembaga Pembangunan Sagu dan Nipah, where we will manage the production of sago and the production of nipah as an economic activity that won't jeopardize our mangrove swamp area. While you have that economic activity, at the same time, we can preserve our mangrove swamp. I'm not a forester, nor am I a scientist, but I was informed, and also through reading, that the mangrove area, even the sago, they can grow wildly. Sago palm, nipah palm, including sago palm, you cannot do it in plantation. Kenanya panih tumbuh ke diri. And therefore, based on that sort of knowledge, we can start our planning to retain our mangrove area while we manage properly the products that are obtained from our mangrove area. Inilah harapan kita as far as perhutanan dan juga kawasan-kawasan di mana kita mempunyai sustainable forest. Another issue I would like to congratulate the Forest Department is the question of Sustainable Forest Management, SFM. Sustainable forest management plays an important role in balancing the economic, social, and environmental well-being. It is critical for improving local livelihoods, employment, environment, and the economy in general by increasing forest productivity and ecosystem services while minimizing the adverse effects of climate change. Forest management certification is the key tool for implementing SFM to make sure that it meets international standards and minimizes the environmental impact of forest operation. At this juncture, I would like to call upon the private sector, people in the timber industry, to really comply with this, because the long-term benefit will be there in terms of our timber industry, as well as in terms of managing our forests. I was told by your director that Forest Management Unit, FMU, and 6 Forest Plantation Management Unit, FPMU, with a total area of 1.27 million hectares and 94,966 hectares respectively have been certified under the FMC policy. Congratulations to Forest Department. Now I would like to share with you the question of carbon, forest carbon. There is a natural carbon cycle on our planet. Each year, a portion of atmospheric carbon is absorbed by the land biosphere and recirculated by the ocean. Now, the historical equilibrium is under threat. Global warming is driven by carbon dioxide, which I have mentioned earlier, and therefore it is the policy of the Sarawak government to make sure that there is a balance in terms of exploitation of our natural resources while mitigating carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. And we have to diversify our economy, taking into consideration all these scientific approaches while we develop our economy. The Sarawak government is committed towards the clean environment and also green energy. That is why we are very much involved in producing and doing research on hydrogen, so much so that we share our policy with the rest of the world on hydrogen, and God willing, we may be one of the main producer of hydrogen in this part of the world. This is something new, and I believe we can do it. By 2025-26, we'll be producing 100,000 tons of hydrogen, and 10,000 tons will be retained for Sarawak use. Hopefully by then kita pakai motor hydrogen lah, dan kita tidak ada lagi mengeluarkan carbon dioxide. And that is our aim, and we will collaborate with developed countries yang sudah banyak mengeluarkan carbon di atmosphere. So, Ambassador Excellency, we can work together, and you can buy hydrogen from us. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, I hope this yearly event will continue to celebrate our beautiful forests and the priceless ecosystem services that they provide us. This International Day of Forest celebration also provides an important platform for sharing knowledge and awareness with the general public. I also would like to congratulate you, Forest Department, for setting up this research center. This is my first time coming here, and I was really attracted and impressed by the research undertaken by Forest Department. Banyak daun kecil-kecil tadi ada dipadah dengan saya, kulat nak, yang boleh jadi ubat. And this is something that we have to really do in deep research. Saya ada melihat tadi mengenai dengan orchid. Orchid tu mahal. Saya pergi ke negeri Belanda. Belanda ngeluar banyak bunga. Mun bunga orchid kedaya berapa ndak gagahnya. Bermaknanya the market is there. Jadi hari tu saya janji dengan Datuk Hamdin, I want to give seed capital for you to have a model orchid garden, so that the private sector can learn from you how to produce orchid dan juga bunga-bunga yang lain yang ada di sini. For a start, I give you 5 million ringgit. Kerana saya tu suka dengan research, dengan penyidikan. Tapi saya mau tahu, orchid mesti dapat dijual dalam masa 2 tahun. Kerana that's part of our research. Dan tadi saya juga naga banyak daun-daun yang saya si kenal. Padu ada juga sikit daun nama saya. Si tahu nama saya ada siapa. I think I need to plant that those trees di rumah saya lah. Dan ini adalah satu pada penyidikan kita. Dan kalau kita mempunyai spesies yang banyak, maka soalan carbon dioxide ni dapat kita tackle. Sebab itu saya ucap tahniahlah kerana ada research center. Mari situ apa? PIT ke? PIT dah? PIT dah ada luli dah hang bak sinu. Di situ ada, jadi saya rasa bahawa we have to invest in R&D, and forestry can be a very important research institute beside our Sarawak Biodiversity Center. As you know, I have set up what we call infectious disease center, research center. Reganya pun 200 juta. Kena tu dalam implementation, and we need all this because we have this biodiversity resource that can become a basis for us to develop our pharmaceutical industry. For all you know, ada ubat untuk melawan virus COVID nanti. For all you know. Dan infectious disease tu sentiasa ada. COVID tu baru. Tak kelak ada COVID kah lagi namanya. Jadi we must prepare to have scientific research in order to combat any new diseases. Jadi dengan itu saya mengucap tahniah dan cabas kepada Jabatan Perhutanan dan di hari ulang tahun Perhutanan Antarabangsa, biarlah kita bekerjasama untuk masa depan yang cerah dan masa depan yang sentiasa hijau untuk dinikmati oleh orang yang tinggal dalam planet ini. Sekian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much. And may we invite our guest of honor to please remain on stage for our next highlight. And also may we invite our distinguished guests at the main table to join and accompany our guest of honor on stage for the symbolic launching of the International Day of Forest 2022. Silakan. Hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, sama-sama kita saksikan upacara simbolik perasmian Hari Hutan Antarabangsa bagi tahun 2022 yang akan disempurnakan oleh Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak. And now may we invite the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak to do the honor to later on to symbolically insert the billion tree seat slot into the podium to mark the launch of the International Day of Forest 2022. Dipersilakan.